Alright, so this is the Eggs part shop. I think they sell pretty much the same thing. Oh, and let me not forget to equip myself. I got all this new equipment. That's all she has is the slow against M-types. That's all I get with Shockblade so far. When are they going to start selling the new stuff? Alright, so we have battle gear now, so that's a +6 defense boost, which is good. 6 is a lot. Now, speaking about like these purple rings and red rings and stuff, in Xenogears they have accessories that you can get later. They give like triple bonuses, so you'll get like a large red ring or whatever. I wonder if that's something that they did have in mind that they were going to put in if the Xenosaga Episode 2 content was still in this game and it was all one complete game instead of just making them 2 games, and you would be able to get a super red ring that gave you physical attack +6. Because +2 is fine in the early game, but it gets drowned out later as your stats are going up and you got levels. But a +6 is going to be pretty substantial. A white ring plus that had agility +2. I guess they'd only put one of those in the game as well. No, I need armor. The battle gear is good for us. Wow, that's quite a jump for her. What does she have on that sucked that bad? Alright, we didn't get any new weapons for Chaos. And we now have the Volk 30, which is going to give him 12. Damn! Beefy Ziggy is beefy. He's got a lot of defense. If only there were skills that actually drew aggro in this game, instead of just using the formation to put him in front of people. I know I said that the formation was useless, but I might make use of it the way I'm going to build Momo as a spellcaster once I transfer Chaos's Ethers over to her. Because there are some neat things that I'll be able to do with her. I want to see if the damage is worth it, but if I just have her hide behind Ziggy, nobody can touch her. Actually, if that's going to give +4 strength, I'm gonna go with that. Because that's going to make him hit harder. Oh, you know what? I think the shop is on the Durandal. That's what it is. That's a +12 defense for Junior. Damn. All right, so I'm gonna have to go back there to check that out because I think that's where the MWS ammo is. All right, then we can play this game. Welcome to the world of Destroy Runner. Why did it get that name? What? That's a weird name. This is just a simple quiz game that requires absolutely no strength or reflex skills. Question 1. What's the name of the part shop on the dock colony? It's definitely Socket to me, right? Question 2. What's the name of the eccentric professor at the Foundation Robot Academy? Well, I'm going to cheat since I already know the answer. It's Professor. Correct. Question 3. What kind of clothing is hanging second to the left on the wall of cleaners? It is the smelly-looking purple t-shirt. And question 4. Who's all fired up about the drill? You have to go down for this one. It's Colgar. Question 5. What's the name of the girl that can't speak at the dock clinic? The medical clinic on the dock colony. You could answer all of these at this point in the game because you'll be able to get all the answers for them at this point in the game. We have lovely Momo down here, and I wonder if this is supposed to be a reference to Miki Momo because Miki Momo has pink hair too, and Momo has pink hair, and they're both magical girls, I believe. So I'm wondering if that was supposed to be a reference to her, but the answer we want is Ludi. Ta-da! Congratulations, you win! A luxurious item will be given to the winner as a prize. We get PM Card C. Now, these were the cards I was talking about earlier. That these are promotional cards for the card game. I need to collect some of these because I believe they're going to be useful in my deck building. when we get to that, but I don't believe I get all of them until near the end of the game. Did you try the quiz game? There's quite a number of difficult questions. I've tried beating it several times, but I can't do it at all. You can't do it, kid! As the Jex says from Final Fantasy X. You can't do it, kid. I'm the best. Oh, be careful with those. All those lined up there are weapons for Ace. They're all incredibly powerful and could easily blow this ship away. Not that they're things that people could operate by hand anyway. Yeah. Okay, there's a guy over there. I can see his orange mechanic suit. Take a look at this. It's Vector's popular model of the VX series. It's awesome. Those beautiful lines are irresistible. Very irresistible. They're all so cool. Which one should I pick? I like Vector's VX series, but the AG type the Federation officially employs is awesome too. Since the military uses them, AGs have a certain sense of safety behind them. Which one do you think is better? Neither? The facilities here are first rate, even comparable to the military's hangars. We have plenty of different parts, and we could even restore frame HP. So yeah, you can buy things here too, but I don't think you can buy... Yeah, there's no eggs buying. Do they sell different weapons? Yeah, they do actually. I might want to pick these up. The accessories look the same. But yeah, they look like they have different weapons. What are these? Beam launchers. Beam arm. Thank you very much. We look forward to serving you again. Say, I hear yelling and laughing from the bottom of those stairs. It's apparently an eggs factory, but it's still creepy, you know. Yes. Very informative. Professor's Giant Robot Training Hall, Chapter 1. Genius Scientist appears. Episode, His Name is... This place permeates some kind of fondness for the past. What's going on? This is no place for the likes of you. No, sir. Excuse me, what is this place? Very good of you to ask. This is the amazing, stupendous, absolutely fantabulous Foundation Robot Academy. He knows with the triple ellipses. You know it's serious now. But this is no time for me to be talking to you. No, sir. It sort of seems like an eggs factory, but it's a little different. Eggs, you say? Don't you dare compare this to those children's toys. No, sir. Children's toys? Then what in the world do you make here? All you keep doing is asking questions. You're all some kind of spies, aren't you? Who do you work for? Spies? We're nothing of the sort. I have a little interest in machines is all, so I thought I'd ask. Interested in machines, you say? Alright then, I'll tell you. I'm building an invincible giant robot. Giant robot? No, you got it wrong. Invincible giant robot. Invincible giant robot? You don't believe me? Then I'll tell you an extra special secret. It is with the triple ellipses again. Want to hear it? That's okay. Listen, the hopes and dreams mankind lost have been scattered across the universe. You know, I absolutely love it every time Shion tries to say something and everybody's like, you know what, I don't care, I'm going to go on my monologue anyway. Likewise, there are giant robot parts that we have forgotten in the past, floating around aimlessly in the universe. Do you understand? I don't understand. figured it out! So I'm gathering together those dream fragments in an attempt to bring the giant robot back into this world. Dream fragments scattered across the universe. What a romantic notion. Right? For being modern young people, you show some promise. Alright, that settles it. I've decided to entrust you with a part of my dream. Entrust us with what? I want you to find the robot parts that I've been in search of for years. My research has revealed that there are 6 kinds of robot parts in the world. Of course, you won't be doing it for free. If you find them for me, I'll prepare a special reward for you. He's pretty pushy. Fine, if we find these robot parts, we'll bring them to you. It's a promise. Oops, I almost forgot to say this. Some robot parts are useless by themselves. It'd be helpful if you come back here each time you find some robot parts. Come back here each time. Alright. By the way, what is your name? Me? Professor! A man's dream is a giant robot. You understand? Alright, so he's just going to say this again. But yes, we've learned that a man's dream is a giant robot. And this is going to start a side quest that's going to last through the rest of the game. And if you remember the robot parts that we picked up, I believe they're in my inventory. Okay, so we have the right arm and the left arm, and we're going to keep picking them up, and I believe they're all in the segment addresses, so... there's 18 segment addresses, and there's 6 parts, so... Technically, there's only 12 segment addresses, but since we got this, we could just go back down here. And a lot of this is just based off of Super Robot anime from the past. And, like, the Yusha series it's really big into. Alright, Professor's Giant Robot Training Hall, Chapter 2. Episode, Foundation Robot Academy. The Yusha series ranges from complete shitposts, I'll admit that, quality shitposts to, serious things. Like the first one, X-Kaiser, is a real shitpost. I'll probably post some clips of it and everything each time we come down here, but... They range from shitpost to absolute hype. Foundation Robot Academy. Professor, we found you what you wanted. Well, you already found some? This is much faster than I'd anticipated. Much faster than you anticipated. We went through a lot of trouble, you know. You made us a promise. You're going to give us a special reward, right? Oh, what is this about? She's playing dumb. Alright then, the deal is off. I'm sure these parts should fetch a good price at a junk store. Wait, it was just a little joke. But the thing is... But... The factory is so dirty, I don't feel like working. I have a small favor to ask. Can you help me clean up the factory? Help you? You're gonna make us do more work? You people have connection gear, right? Use a vaporizer plug-in to blast away the clutter in the factory. Bam, bam, bam! If you do that for me, there's no stopping my creativity. He's so self-centered. Alright. But in exchange, we're holding you to your promise. Of course, lies and oversweet coffee are the 2 things I hate the most. Oh, you're gonna love Shion then. I'll transform the robot parts that you brought into a special reward. It's just that I don't feel like working when I'm in a dirty place. You know, I feel the same way. I gotta keep my place clean or I'm just, it fucks up my chi. We'll go with that. So we're going to clean by completely obliterate things instead of, you know, actually clean. Looks legit. Alright, we have cleaned up the place. Good job, you guys. Now I can concentrate on my research. By the way, you guys sure have a lot of free time. That didn't even take us a minute. Those are the robot parts that you brought. Then here we go. Begin transformation. Alright, so we get this out of it. How's that? The super weapon Throny Blade is complete. We'll set this up as an ether for Shion. Summon it during a battle and you'll blast away the enemies. Alright, so this is both a Xenogears and a Christian reference. A time-worn console. It's a rather old model and does not seem to have been used for a long time. So this is from Xenogears. They named the 4 elements. They had their own stuff, but their names are kind of mistranslations too. But this is based off the orders of angels. I don't quite remember how they go. There's thrones, dominions, cherubs, and seraphs. But that's what both of the references. And the elements names from Xenogears are all based off of those. Finally, the first step towards our dream. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Alright, so we got Throny Blade, which is an ether attack for Shion. I should show that off, I guess. It hits all enemies, it does slash damage, and you can only use it one time per battle. So I'll just take off Please Kiss, and when we get into an area... I want to see if I could trigger off episode 3, though. I don't remember how many episodes I could get at this point. But I know that I cannot fully complete it at this point. Okay, I think that's... I'm only able to get up to episode 2. Alright, so... I have to progress the story to be able to get episode 3. But I want to go back to the Durandal first, because I think that if I go to that shop inside of it, over by the casino, that's where they're going to sell their stuff. Although I'm probably going to have to make cash, so... I guess I'll show that off at the same time. Because I spend all my money on useless stuff. Useless stuff? What are you talking about? You're gonna use them eventually. But I definitely want to pick up the ammo, and then I think there's more ammo that I could pick up later. But I want to make her shock blade more useful. Because if I don't, the game's gonna suck. I'm just kidding. But it'll make Shion better. Even though her best attack is technically Spell Ray. Oh, and while I'm here, I might as well just go into the EDS to show off the Throny Blade. So I'll do that first, because I've got to go a little farther to get to that shop over there. I guess I kind of completely forgot about it. Oh, he's not going to let me go in there? Okay, so maybe I'll hit the one in the casino then, because I think that has the EVS plate on it. Oh, they won't let me do that? Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, wasting time. Alright, so at this point the only thing I can really do is go into the city of the Kukai Foundation. Okay, so let's do that and advance the story. Find loot. Loot is more important than anything. Alright, we're going to go to city sectors 26 and 27. What, a hotel? There's one right over there. The building with the sign that says, Our Treasure is the hotel. Really? Apparently there are authentic building materials used in this block that directors Guinan and Junior collected from real buildings of that time. But I wonder if that's true. Did you find the hotel? There's a sign on it that says, Our Treasure, so it's hard to miss. You know, now that's actually reminding me of the X-Kaiser episode where the bad guys, what are they called? The dinosaur motherfuckers. They watch this commercial for cigarettes, and they're like, this is the treasure of adults. And they're like, oh, it's this treasure of adults, so we're going to be able to beat the humans by smoking. Like... You guys tourists? Nope. There are a lot of thugs in this sector, and the leader's name is King. He claims to be diabolical, so you better be careful. King from Tekken? The King guy rages about and calls himself the real man behind the Foundation, but he can't even tame his own pet, so I wouldn't give it much thought. Hey, did you hear? They say Guinan has a love child. That's what my mom told me yesterday, and I heard his kid doesn't age at all. Mom was saying that maybe it's a cyborg. I bet Guinan's kid is cool. Love child? Hey, quit chit-chatting and get to work. Who are you people? You're not from the Durandal, are you? You work on the Durandal? You sure are lucky. We better try harder so we can work there too. Come on, work. Work harder. I think being here is better. Just look at the city. It looks pretty nice. Man, this is exhausting. That old man's a slave driver. He could let me rest a little. You an outsider? This foundation is comprised of people like us with special powers and physical abilities. I hear people call us the victims of the Life Recycling Act, but we've never thought of ourselves as victims. Everyone has a place in society. If you think of it that way, these powers aren't all that bad to have. Everyone already acknowledges the contributions Junior's crew on the Durandal have made to the Federation since the war. They've exterminated a lot of Gnosis too. Huh? What's my special power? I can tell an object's mass instantly. Well, sounds perfect for my line of work, right? Oh, the bartender will get angry if you mess with that crank. The bartender's really strong. He'll probably beat you down in one punch. Did that inspire One Punch Man? Oh, the bartender will get really... yeah. But we're going to mess with it anyway. It's actually very important that we do this. That customer's been going on and on about comics. I don't care if it's an iron or an ironing board, I just wish he'd be a little quieter. Why did we come to a bar like this? We should have picked a bar with a better atmosphere. I heard the Durandal report. I should have picked the observation room instead, but then again, the waitress here, Mayumi, is really nice. She's like a sweet older sister. The Iron 3. Man, I love this shop style. Look at that, the Iron 3. I've always admired them ever since I was a kid. I am who I am today thanks to that comic. What do you think of this body? A respectable body compared to the Iron 3, right? If I joined up with them, it would be the beginning of the Iron 4. Well, it's just a comic book story, though. There's a chest back there that we can't get yet. Hey, I haven't seen you around before. Have you been working out regularly? You won't make it in this town looking like that. Listen, men have to be strong. You know what I mean? Or else you can't protect what's important. I'm always telling the kids in this city, if you're a man, become a strong man like me. Those poor kids. The bartender's long-winded stories are annoying. He boasts about himself every chance he gets. Welcome. Welcome to the Iron Man. Please take any available seat. But watch out, this is a cargo elevator. You can operate it with a switch on the second floor. Shelley and Mary are really great. They're so beautiful. I envy Director Guinan for being able to be with those sisters. I'm in their fan club, and my fan club membership number is in the single digits. Of course, I've met the president, Junior, too. Junior is so lucky. He gets to be with those beautiful sisters on the Durandal. Did you go to the hotel next door? That's one really amazing girl. Her father was really family-oriented and hard-working before his wife died. Well, they do say that people who care about each other fight more. He's probably just worried sick about his daughter. Oh, how is it that I'm so unlucky? I can't believe I lost the precious engagement ring that my fiancé gave me. If it's in blue like that, it means it's an item that I can find. So this is a side quest that we need to do. When he finds out that I lost the engagement ring, I'm sure he'll be so upset he'll toss me out like garbage. If only I hadn't dropped the ring on the beach. If only the fish hadn't taken the ring I dropped in its mouth. If only the fish with the ring hadn't escaped to Director Guinan's private beach. I'd still be happy. Oh, you can't skip this? Okay, she doesn't say anything more. Pictures on the walls, I can't make out who those are supposed to be. What did you think of my performance? Just kidding, this piano is broken, so it doesn't make a sound. Gives a pretty nice atmosphere, doesn't it? Alright, so we've explored the Iron Man bar. Picked up a side quest. So we picked up 2 side quests. And I think I want to avoid this building. Yeah, our treasure. Hey, don't just come up to me like that. I'm doing dangerous work here. If someone like you touched it, something terrible could happen. Okay, so this is the last trap type. This is a trap to stop the enemy's skills. This type is especially effective against poison skills. Got it? Even a nitwit like you can understand what I'm saying, right? Well, if you really do understand, then hurry up and move out of the way. Oh, now you've done it. I warned you not to touch it. Oh, but it's strange. I feel really happy. I feel like we could become really good friends. Oh, are you going to stay at this hotel? This hotel has been losing customers to the new super high-rise hotel that was just built in Sector 36. It used to be run by the happiest couple on the Foundation, and the hotel had the best service. But a couple years ago, the wife died, and ever since then, the old man's totally lost his spirit. They say he sits and cries in front of a family photo all the time. I mean, stuff like that does happen. Oh, a customer. This hotel isn't very popular. Well, I guess it can't be helped that most of the tourists go to the other side of the city. You know, they have a huge safe in the middle of a shop, even though they probably aren't making any money. And rumor has it that there's an enormous fortune inside. Yeah, we're gonna take the contents of the safe because we are RPG protagonists. What? I'm not scrounging around for trash. I'm recycling, okay? I'm working. Hey, there's work going on in here. Don't come in. It's dangerous. Hey, did you hear they say Guinan has a love child? That's what my mom told me yesterday, and I heard his kid doesn't age at all. Mom was saying that maybe it's a cyborg. I bet Guinan's kid is cool. What if I change to Junior? I'll have to go to battle formation to do that. Doesn't really matter at this point. Oh, I guess the dialogue does not change.